All right, stepping into the Expresso kitchen for yet another delicious mouth-watering recipe. Now, if you love eggs but are completely bored of having them boiled, scrambled, poached, or even fried, then don't worry, because Moira's baked egg recipe is going to add new vigor to your egg-eating experience. Shakshuka is a spiced Tunisian egg dish packed with delicious spices, and I can't wait to sample Moira's version this morning. Moira, lovely to have you in the kitchen.
Thank you for having me. Nice to see you again.
I always love having food from different parts of the world.
It's very much in at the moment. People are wanting to experience different flavours from different countries.
Exactly.
And especially with the rand-dollar rate, you know, we can't all go there. So let's bring it to the people.
So this is why you're here?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Shakshuka.
And Shakshuka is not very well known in South Africa, but I wanted to bring the different spices to the people. And it's really just an array of vegetables. They've really got aubergine in that you saute and then you put some egg into it and you bake it in the oven. Right. Now, I've put a bit of a twist on. Let's get going. All right. Otherwise, I'll talk all day. So we've got some onions and red peppers and some garlic that we've just lightly sauteed. Now I'm going to add in brinjal or aubergine.
Yes. And or eggplant, or whichever you want.
And I like to keep the skin on because it keeps it together. Yes. It doesn't become mushy. So that you're going to bring up to, you're going to lightly saute it. Okay. And then my twist on it is that we add in the chickpeas. And
the chickpeas. Okay, so that's not traditionally in a shakshuka.
It's not traditionally in it. And the KOO Chick Peas are really full of protein. Yes. And that's what I wanted to bring in because it's always really good to have protein for breakfast.
Absolutely. Right, absolutely. So, do we have a South African name for it? Shakshuka. How would you describe it?
Probably similar would be a ratatouille. Okay. But ratatouille doesn't have the egg in it. So really, Shakshuka is just a nice, trendy, sexy name.
I like it.
All right, so while you're sauteing there, we're going to add in some cumin, ground cumin, some sugar, should I say, and some paprika.
All right. Our spices going in with a bit of a sugariness.
Yes, you know me, I love spice, and shakshuka is spicy. Wow. So what I've done is I've added in harissa paste. Now, harissa paste has got all those Eastern flavours in there already, so it's really a little bit of paste that makes a lot of flavour go a long way.
All right.
All right, then we're going to add in some salt.
All right. And just saute all of this together.
We're just sauteing it all together. And then we're going to add in some tomato paste. You know, I love the KOO tomato paste because it gives it so much flavour and so much colour. So we're actually adding in the tomato paste.
Right, so just kind of mix that
through
a little bit.
As you can hear, the sizzle coming.
You can hear the sizzling starting to come out nicely now.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in some tomatoes, some chopped tomatoes. Now, you can use fresh tomatoes, but I like this because it gives it some juice, because you obviously don't want it too dry. Of
course, yes. And now all of those spices will blend nicely as well.
Correct. And I'm going to try not to splash you. I'm going to put in some water, or you could put in some stock. So vegetable stock, chicken stock, if you want more flavour.
Yes.
And you've got the harissa paste, you've got all the flavours, you don't really need
That's what I'm saying. You've got such nice flavourful spices in there already, so you don't really need much more.
All right, and then while that's coming to the boil, you want it just to simmer a little bit, and then we're going to add in the chickpeas.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. Of course, like you said earlier, packed with protein.
And you don't need to brush it. You want that visual of the chickpeas and that crunch, and it becomes quite nutty. It's really delicious for breakfast. And then we add in some shredded spinach.
I like it.
All right.
All right, and this is all going to cook
down. This you'd cook for 20 minutes.
Yes.
And then you're going to put it into the oven dish, and then we're going to break an egg in it, and we're going to put it into the oven.
Okay, easy as that. So this is pretty much it now.
This is pretty much it, and then we want to just cook it, and then we're going to bring it and put it into our dish.
All right, so while we wait for this guy to finish up, we're making a delicious shakshuka, which is a traditional Tunisian dish. If you want to get your hands on the recipe, all you need to do is SMS the keyword KOO to 33728. We'll send you the shopping list and also add a link to the recipe that you can go follow step by step. Those SMSs do cost R1.50, but here's another look at how we put it together.
Saute onions, red pepper and garlic, add cumin, paprika, harissa paste, sugar and brinjal, and stir-fry for a few minutes. Add water, tomato paste and chopped tomatoes and bring to boil. Simmer for 10 minutes. Add seasoning, chickpeas and spinach. Pour into an oven dish. Make hollows in the top of the sauce and crack an egg into each hollow. Baked for 10 minutes. For the full recipe, visit the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword KOO to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
And there you have it. Quick, simple, easy, and extremely flavorful. That keyword, once again, KOO to 33728. Moira, so you're just finishing it off there?
Yeah, so I've done a little one just to show the people.
Okay.
So you would just make a hole in the mixture in your oven dish and put your eggs in, however many eggs you're using.
Brilliant,
The
because
recipe's for 6.
the rest is pretty much now done and
It's
cooked.
done. That goes into the oven for 15 to 20 minutes until your egg is cooked. And then this is what it looks like at the end.
All right. Oh, well, there we have it. Make breakfast for everyone this morning. I like it.
Well, there we go. We've got eggs, and then a lot of men would want sausages or bacon or that, so you can serve that on the side. But there's enough protein from the chickpeas in there already.
Yes.
And then some sour cream goes really well, and maybe it's just some fresh chopped coriander because it is nice Eastern spices.
I love the fact that it's a different idea for breakfast as opposed to your usual eggs, boiled, fried, whatever you make.
Yes, it's stunning. And this is also a great wrap filler. So if you're wanting a breakfast wrap or something and you're on the go, quickly just take it, put it into the wrap and roll it and take it with you on the route.
I love it. Yeah. Quick and easy. And you can also, I guess, prep the base the night before.
You can prep the base the night before, then in the morning just quickly put the eggs in and put in the oven. You're so clever.
You know.
You must be such a good man.
It's because I'm working with you. I pick up all these tips. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing this recipe with us. Really appreciate it. That keyword, once again, KOO to 33728, and you can get your hands on this beautiful shakshuka recipe that we made right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. But if you have got any other delicious egg recipes in your repertoire, we would love to know about them. Share your recipes with us. You can send it to food@expressoshow.com. We always love hearing from you guys.
Only the best cooks serve KOO because they know it's carefully grown and made with meticulous attention. So when you serve KOO, you can trust you're serving only the best.